Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay. Let's see here. We come in with the 7 of coins. We've got the Queen of Wands, which I believe we had yesterday. Okay. We've got the Temperance card and the Devil card. Okay. And as our fortune card, we've got the Serpent. Okay. The Serpent tells you really to be you could be on either end of this. If you're telling half truths, or you're only getting half truths, or you're only telling yourself half truths, right? We're most deceptive of ourselves here. You may also have a secret admirer. Okay. I think that what this really is speaking up to, because I'm getting a really strong feeling of getting rid of old habits. Okay, that's also what the Serpent can mean. Stealthy, sly, deceptive. This may go unnoticed too until it's too late. So there could be someone in your midst like that. This is a general reading, so just be on the lookout for that. Okay, I have a strong feeling that your intuition will tell you exactly what this is about, and if this is an actual person, you already, I have a feeling, know who this is. Okay, so anyhow, for the majority of you, I don't think that that's what the case is. I think what's happening here, again, I think this is a continuation of Tuesday's reading, but more so in the fact of actual money, right? Tangible, your currency. All right. We have, again, the 7 of coins, which is a card that comes in, and it says, it's usually a card that shows up too when we're in the midst of making a change in our lives, right? It's a card of patience. It's a card of taking a breather, taking a rest for a moment, okay? You've done what you can do up until now, so take a breath, okay? Because what the card asks you to do too is take what you've got, be grateful for it, and bring it forward, right? So don't, when I say take a rest, I mean take a breather. I don't mean you're done, right? You want to get back up, because the card tells you to take what you've got and go forward, move forward, okay? The Queen of Wands in here again is, we're missing water. We're missing air in this reading. We were also missing that on Tuesday. You want to be conscious of what's going on in your head. I think that this is all about old habits. I think this is about being too old when you're young, and now trying to recapture some of that in a way where you're a little bit less fearful of, making a mistake or of doing something that you really want to do. I think you're breaking old habits as far as that goes, okay? The Temperance card too comes in, and it tells you how do I reorganize my direction in life and utilize what I've got and bring it forward? That's what I think the Temperance is about. It's not about reinventing the wheel, right? But it's also about doing something that you're good at. You know what I mean? Like, bring your creative edge to whatever that is, right? The Devil card too can work in one of two ways here. This again can be about controlling issues, right? It can be about fear. At the core, what the Devil is about a life lived or a life not lived. And that's going to apply for many different reasons, right? Sometimes fear holds us back. Sometimes, again, fixations and obsessions push us forward. Whatever it is, you're looking for a balance here. This is what you're looking for, a healthy balance here, okay? What are the things that fuel and inflame you? What do you want to do, right? What if you're, don't be afraid of change, right? But you want to restructure your life in a way that goes forward from where you are. You don't want to go back here, all right? A sly and subtle approach is needed. That's what the Serpent card also stands for, okay? again, I think you're reorganizing the ambitions that you have in life, the things that you want to do, right? I think you're busting out of reformed, suppressed, fear-based ways of living life, and you're really looking to restructure your life here. I think too, also, money, as far as what does it afford you, is where the tweak is here too. Okay. Because I think that you may have missed a lot of life because you were too fixated on making money, which, you know, I again, we've got to get some moderation in here. I think that you missed out on life because you were so fixated on your resources. Okay. And now I think that you're trying to restructure that and rebalance that to incorporate more into your life. Okay. Sometimes I have a feeling too that life is stale. I think that life is really stale here. I think that someone is looking for, you know, if it's a relationship, it needs some, you know, it needs some life put back into it. It needs some resuscitation here. Okay. And again, we're missing that air element here. So you don't want to do things that are not balanced and thought out. Okay. You don't want to jump here. Okay. You want to go forward in a balanced way here. Again, what I really think the net of this is, it's about reorganizing your resources. And that can be on every front, because if you're reorganizing and you're trying to come into alignment with value versus monetary value, right? You're going to have to restructure your whole life here. And that's the Queen of Wands is a card that is very divinely connected, right? She knows how to get things done, yes, but she also knows her value and the value that she brings to the world. So there's a delicate balance there. Two, I get the feeling here that, you know, there's something about not needing recognition. So if you've lived your life up until now doing things because you need to be noticed by other people, rewarded by other people, acknowledged by other people, you may be turning a corner now where that's not so important to you anymore. I think where this is going is I know this is a general reading, but I'm getting a really strong feeling here that you just have basically missed out on life until now. You've done things in a very structured, fear-based kind of way, which is, again, I go back to that meatloaf on Monday, every night on Monday. It's just not going to change. This is just how we're going to do it. And we're not going to step outside our box. This is just how it's always been done. And it's how we're always going to do it. You want to step out of that traditional box. You want to step into bringing something that is creatively yours. And by that, I mean putting your edge on something, put your stamp on something, do something that is unique to you to shake up your world here. Because if you're in a relationship, I have a very strong feeling that it's on life support. So you want to shake that up a little bit. But I think as far as just your life in general, you want to do something where I think you're getting your zest for life back in to your arena, or you want to do that. Okay. I feel that someone may have just skipped over childhood and now you're trying to bring some of that lightness back into that. You can bring childlike innocence back into your adult life for sure. And it's just by restructuring the things that are important to you, right? Do you want to work 100 hours a week anymore and just, you know, miss out on life in general? Or do you want to know what the real value in life is and actually go and experience that? And you know what? Take a deep breath, because there's no air in here, but step outside of your comfort zone here. And I really think that, you know, you're going to do well. The Serpent card can also mean, again, you may want to do this, but keep some stuff to yourself, right? When we're trying to do something and we shake up the apple cart here, where, you know, you may have been, and I have a feeling that this is the case, everything for everyone. And now you're going to do things in a different way. And people are like, oh no, well, now what do I do? You know? So keep these things on the down low, keep them to yourself, but definitely do them, because I have a feeling here it's a very sad feeling too, like, you know, you've just missed out on a lot of life. But if you're noticing that now, that's your intuition kicking in and telling you what to do, right? You want to rest for a minute, take what you've got and go forward in a balanced way. Okay, the devil card isn't necessarily a negative card. It's a card, though, of taking back your power, right? Of living a life that's truly yours. And, you know, instead of trying to, example, reinvent the martini, do something different. Make something completely different. Put your creative stamp on it, right? But in a balanced way. This is a card, when the Temperance card shows up, it's a card of, you know, you're trying to go in a different direction because how you've been doing things is not fulfilling. So trust your intuition, trust your value, you know, do the things that are uniquely yours and do it in a balanced way. Okay. I really think this is about resources, ambitions, and how you utilize that. And how do I reorganize that to go in a new direction, right? There you go. I think this is a lovely reading. I think someone's really got an undertaking here, and I think it's wonderful because, again, how you nurture yourself is how you nurture others, right? And we can't let others nurture us if we don't know what that is, right? So we want to, I hate to bring the new moon into this, but it's a very emotional, it really makes you, you know, what are the real things that I want? They're going to hit you at your core. You know, so embrace them wholeheartedly, even if it seems like a foreign concept, even if you get the strangest idea that you want to move to, you know, Peoria, do it. You know what I mean? But do it in a balanced way. Make sure you've got the resources for that. Get your long-term plan in place. But if it's something that's so, you know, just do it. Just do it, but do it in a way that is not jumping off a bridge, right? You want to, I don't think that's the case here, but we don't want to go to extremes here. We want to just step outside of the box and do what we want, but we don't want to be reckless about it. Okay. So thank you so much. I hope that I helped you in some way. Have a wonderful day. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I will be more than happy to do that. I just want to camp out one more thing, and this may be for just a select group of you. Okay. These two cards in here, it's knowing when to get out of, it's knowing you're in a bad situation and knowing that it's time to get out of that. Okay, that's for a small group of you, but it absolutely is sitting here. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that I helped you in some way.